Hello there. It's a little early, but I just wanted to get going. Yeah, it's pretty swag. Haven't played this game in a fuck-ass long time. Might turn on this light and close these curtains to get a bit... Oh, this light's already on. To get a bit better lighting. There. Tried to actually set up this bloody microphone, but it didn't want to work. Interface said, no, I will not give you phantom power. Die. Anyway. So we're going to take... Recommended for most users. DirectX 11 mode is recommended for most users. Ray tracing is only available on DirectX 12. Okay, we played DirectX 11 because I'd rather frames over, graphics. Okay, there we go. Keep going. Oh, music's still showing. Goodbye. There. Certain flashing lights or light patterns may cause epileptic symptoms. Okay. That went too quick, but flashing warning, basically. Enable tutorials, controller. Real. Aim killing the government. Controller aim assist, control aim stickiness. Slows down the movement of the camera. Yeah. Slows down the movement of the camera view while targeting enemies. Okay, that'll work. Gamepad sprint mode. Must be held. Okay. I don't mind holding stuff down. Assist mode disabled. Oh, and say that on the side. Yep. Jump, sprint, hold left trigger. Yeah, left stick down. Hello, Sophie. How is the Sophia? Just gonna check Discord really quickly. Oh yeah, I might see if I can get this running in Borderless. There we go. There we go, that seems to be working. Quality, brightness. Until the middle icon is barely visible. Oh yeah. Left icon is not visible, middle icon is barely visible, right icon is clearly visible, okay. According to that, they want it to be 47, but I'll just go solid 50. Texture filtering, shadow resolution. Ray tracing off, because we can't enable it. Subtitle size, we'll go large, see how big that is. Background, yes, I like a bit of opacity to it. Speaker name and subtitles, yes. Translated texts. Should be fine. Controller button layout, Xbox, yep. Music volume. Turn that down to 70. Turn that down to 80. Turn this down to 90. Yeah. Mute copyrighted music. May as well, since I'm streaming. New game. Press A while moving towards a nearby obstacle to climb onto it.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
My girl Jessie.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
This is SCP the game, so I'm really excited for it.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
I've played it before, but not for like 3 years.
I'm always glad to hear from you.
4 years.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room.
We live in a society.
And there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room.
That janitor.
And the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
They talked about this in Coraline, I think.
We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something
still really like
falls
the
out
design.
from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone here?
First thing I do, always make them spin. She doesn't spin as cleanly as a lot of other characters. Yeah, I just really like her design. I think it's like, oh, there's her sprint. Is the director. They very clearly inspired a design based off like Resident Evil women. Like I see a mix of both. The original one from Resi 1. I've forgotten her name already. And Claire. Literally. Please wait here. Failed the security scanner. X. Correspondence. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated... Bless you, love. Jill Valentine, that's it. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks and ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigations to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Zoom. Oh, nice. I like the way they manage with the supplemental text in this game. Internal lockdown is in effect. Building lockdown in effect. God, I love the architecture of the old house. I think it's called the Eldest House or something like that. Yeah.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Staffing surveillance blank data center initiative construction. This is the House of Leaves. We got our leaves. Office equipment, janitorial costs, blank, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. It's a little bit framey when I go into the menus sometimes, but its most part is pretty decent. Dr. Alexander, no, Dr. Casper Darling. Our bureau at work. Isn't it like you turn around or something and like that painting's like different? Detective Zachariah Trench. Yeah. Bathrooms. Nothing in here. Yeah, no mirrors. Interesting. I can take a suck of water. Oh, fuck yes.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Well, I'm just knocking into everything. Okay, she does actually have a walk speed. She's not constantly running. Security order. Attention all blank. A shark in his blank, although secure. Permission to following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. I'm pretty sure that one had a bathroom sign on it. I'll go look, but I'm... Oh yeah, I guess it is. That's neat. Nothing else on here. Oh. I hear him. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due to the end of the week. By the end of the week, we're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Bureaucracy.
Hello?
The janitor guy. I've forgotten his name.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Ati.
Chan
Nice try.
Neither's assistant.
Well,
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
there we go. I was
Ahti
right.
the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He's an interesting character, and I like the way that Jesse views him. Yeah, I made a loop. That's pretty neat. House of Leaves. Like, it looks exactly the same. Like, I ran down this way and then...
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Courtney Hope. This game has everything. Brutalism. Governments. SCPs. Government cover-ups. SCPs. And House of Leaves. It's got really good cinematography as well.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Alarm blaring. Multiple containment breaches detected. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Approved terminology reminder. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, bleed or blood, loss or apologies or sorry. Oh, wait. Oh. You can just walk into those things. Right, 17 viewers, what's going on? I don't know if the view count on OBS is entirely accurate, so... meh. I know that quite a few people... I know that Mabel reblogged my stream announcement, so... Central Executive. Investigate the noise in the Director's office. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one.
Shit. Shit.
Toggle map.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Tuh. They don't let me leave. Just wanna have a look around. I know that it's pointing to the gun. The morphogenetic fields is pointing to the gun. Looks awfully peaceful. Alright, here we go. Hi, TC. Intentionally left blank.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived
PCBs.
reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Must choose to be
This
the
place.
chosen. Follow the
Where
board's
am I?
instruction to complete the astral plane challenge. Bubblegum slash pull. All slash none of the above. Tattoos. I really like the way they translate some of the stuff. It has many forms. Let's press a new one. I punched him in the dick. I guess I can't collect those yet.
The same gun. Okay. Now I have a gun.
There is quite a bit of an aim assist on this hand. Guess it reloads automatically. We're not in use, okay. We wield the gun slash you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive.
I wouldn't say alive.
You know what?
It's just sentient.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you sure?
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Just put a new hole in him. Oh, hello.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Oh, there's a bit
You
of screen
stopped
tear
it.
now.
You. Oh, thank you.
That's some actually really bad screen tear.
That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Hiss Guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quite quick to take advantage of the fact. Okay, it's Hiss, not the Haze. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding the result of a prolonged hiss corruption? Does the hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Do the hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize its hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it was obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file from report. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist, by order of Director Jesse Faden. Director Chen's photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Oh. Case files. Service weapon. Service weapon OOP-1-KE. Acquisition date 8th of April. Oh no, 4th of August 1964. Silly Americans reading dates weirdly. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description / para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank that the criteria is unknown. This object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank, in many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's, altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Collect health elements to restore health. A little bit of frame rate drops. Undefined reading. You do not have a clearance level. Wait, so you've seen that? There it is. Oh, you can just shoot that. The oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. Same date as the gun was discovered.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
never worked out what they were saying. Undefined reading. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Julith. It wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Special Agent Kernam. Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna check something. CPU's fine. GPU's not that bad. Yeah, it's the bloody memory. OBS is using a bit of memory. Obviously, the game's using a lot of memory, but why is OBS using 11% of my CPU? Okay. Dedicated GPU memory. Okay. Yeah. Graphics ahead a little bit, but runs a lot smoother though now. Female toilets. First aid cabinet. Oh, yeah. Stacked toilet paper. Here we are.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Oh yeah, I can actually blast my way into offices. That's neat. Executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Typewriters. Fuck this desk. reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay, radio has nothing on it. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people, as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar psychological assessment. If their responses are in the acceptable range of deviance, either provide a scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. How did you find this place? Takes you out back and kills you. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern equivalent of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank and popularized by our own media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank, through two punctures of the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. Hello. Oh, fuck. It got me quick. You lose 10% of your source every time you die. What the fuck does that mean? Is there a point where it's just like, you fucked up, you need to restart the game from the beginning? I'm confused about that. Or is source like a resource? Like stuff you use to buy upgrades? If that is, then that makes sense. Oh god, I'm all the way back here.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into
looks like it saved
everything
the
in this
collectibles
place.
I got. Yeah.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our.
I crouch? No, it does not look like there's a thing to crouch. Good headshot.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading them.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Ammo refund chance on hit. Let's deconstruct. Oh, it sells it.
The view.
Didn't want to do that. What the scallop? Hi, Az. No! I'm playing Control, dude. If I wanted to join NVM, I would have looked at the I would have responded to the announcement. Buddy. I love you, but buddy. Okay, it's... Do not have a clearance level. Oh, I see. I've got 4 of these materials in a hidden trend. Fuck you. Also, the car's good. I'm loving the car.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
This is made by the guys who made
Yeah,
Alan
I'm
Wake.
Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
Her
But
mouth movements are
somehow
so weird.
this
I don't know why.
hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out. It didn't work. The hiss has
Burrowed too deep. The hiss manifests itself in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the same incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hip's corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility, undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing.
burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline.
There we go.
Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board.
Well, she just explained what it was, Has. It keeps this, like, sentient virus, I guess is the only thing I can call it, out of their bodies.
He can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Like an anti-masker.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Hi, Runa.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
House memory. Oh, I can only get one. I'd rather more max health. Find the communications department. Records. Portrait. Oh, the only person you should fail is yourself.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
Hey, bear in mind this came out before COVID.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him
See
in
ya,
my
Has.
head.
Have fun. Good luck on loot.
Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I remember seeing this. Is there a file on this jukebox? It's obviously an object of power or something. Maybe Emily knows about it. Let's see if she has a question.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
I'm sure I'll have more questions.
Okay, no question. Oh yeah, it's just this bloody microphone. I have to use this and can't use my actual microphone. I'll turn the game volume down again. Each one will go down by 10 points. Okay, that's the way I need to go then. Define reading. How do I get clearance cards? Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Collecting resources for skill trees I can't use yet. The option to turn on. Oh! Right. The radio's muted because I turned off copyrighted music. That makes sense. The oldest house imposes certain limitations in our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The eldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the eldest house, and these are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file blank for report, whatever the number was. Break the window. Oh, it's not letting me. I guess I can't use it in a building, in an area where there's no threats. Oh yeah, I know what's in there. sure what that's about. Oh, there's the radio. Is there anything in here? Oh, I thought I saw something. Oh, there we go. Ammo refund. Ah. The body's gone. That's not alarming. Dead letters.
There it is again. Our welcome message. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, White Cat, A Plus Lodge. Accommodation, $831. Oh yeah, I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Minibar, $313. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Alright, buddy. Oh, hello. Ah! Mouth's ripped open. That's nice. Eyes gouged out. Jaw ripped off. It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that. Hesperia. Oh, okay, let's see. The His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hesperia's appears
as a way to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovering for lowering them: destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from the sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degrees are watching and planning? Refer to file blank for more report. Yeah, I might come back to that one. Have a look around. Welded shut. Right, I guess we're going through dead letters. Okay. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address of the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. I'm always saying this. Okay, that's blocked off. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. From P. Bartwell, okay. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database for research team. They can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purpose, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human connections with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials, so thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. House memory. Oh boy. Need a bit more health. I think there's a control point in Dead Letters that I can cleanse. Oh, it's here. Cleanse 10 control points. Okay. Oh, hello.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
That's cool. Exclusive to Shatter.
Objects of power.
Oh wait, this one's a bit longer.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
Okay, that does seem like it is the full one. Sometimes they hide extra little bits of details that they don't show you when you first pick it up. What else is around here?
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yeah, but I want to have a look around. Full damage. Alright. Penny! Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 PM on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch, so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. P. Bartwell was the Dead Letters officer? Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Forgotten how disturbing these were.
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children
Helvetica standard.
would see.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fart person.
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
cool. I love how you can't destroy that TV. Sure can run the fuck away, though. What about this door? Dead presidents. I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Imagine that! I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to outrun the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bart Simpson. Alright, continuing onwards. Bathroom! I think that's the way I'm actually supposed to go. Hold on. I'll go up. Oh, there we go. Exploration pays for itself. I'm sure he's fine. Past memory. Health recovery per element pickup. I thought I saw another thing in there.
An object of power. It's like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh. I'm assuming it's that floppy disk that he was talking about. That is very limited cover. Nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us how to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Well, that's what the energy is. Thingamajig. Ability gift burden. Yeah, looks like I can't shoot. Bound delivered. The Hiss/antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the Hiss.
This Ranger. Rangers are the well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. The Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWC response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some have additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applied to the situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is this Hiss able to tap into the combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. As demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Oh, there's another case file in there. Oh, the floppy disk. This object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Floppy disk OOP-5-KE, acquisition date 11th of March 1974. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off and it was requisitioned by agents the next day.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Tomasi, Willow AWE outcome. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. Now, you all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because the ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. So, another AWE behind us and the public has done the wiser. Well done. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. That doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank. For any off-message opinions, it'll just look like if we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Tomasi is basically the anti-masker in this game. Yep.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
These bathrooms need better lighting. Oh, hello.
This must open the door.
Standing still is not advisable. Yeah. Except it's racist. Why does that look weird? What happened to the lighting in this room? Anyway. See if Emily has more questions. If Emily has more dialogue, I should say.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay, I guess I gotta wait
Thanks,
until I get the
Emily.
hotline.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Okay. Lighting's fixed. Anyway. Yeah, real. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. We hate that guy. We're gonna kill him, by the way. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud that of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped to protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications at the FBC. Okay. I think there was another door through here, I'm pretty sure as well. That was 4, but that's because that's an Easter egg. Okay. Must be near dead letters then. I think there was one right before dead letters or something. Like this way. Oh. Oh, this is the rocket launcher guy. That's great. Hey. Catch this. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Fucking annihilated. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the wall. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit the button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night. It sings devil songs. It says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. So when can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Okay. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, why did you respawn? They really don't want me backtracking, do they? Get back to the control point. Oh. Shit. Where the There we go. Okay. It was, oh, that's 2. But there was, I'm sure there was one up here somewhere. Jesus. There we go. Shatter projectile choke. Okay. I cannot believe I can get up here, and that I was supposed to. Okay, cool. What the fuck did that rocket launcher guy go? Alright. Rate of fire. I like that one. Hey Luna, important announcement. Lily is playing doggy game. An epic doggy game. Alright, boss battle time. Seriously? The fucking rocket launcher guy behind me.
They can fly now.
Has corrupted Tomasi.
Great.
Okay. Bonk. You lose 10% of your source. And I'm like, well, I can't actually purchase anything yet, so I don't know what you want me to do. Come on. This shit is stuck at 99%. There we go. I don't know where I unlock new things yet. Right, am I gonna get jump scared by a guy with a rocket launcher as I open this door? Okay, no.
They can fly now. Great.
Oh, I actually hit him. dodge roll. Okay. Big guy comes into view right then. We're gonna be here a while. I'm not particularly good at these kinds of fights. Plus they're hard. Can I dodge roll? Can I dodge roll into an IRL poison swamp? Evade B. Maybe that's an ability. Do you dodge roll into an IRL poison swamp? I love that post, even though I don't know jack shit about Dark Souls.
Great.
Maybe I can... Oh. Oh, hello. Tea time. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about the Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of coffees drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Jim. Sorry, telekinetic ghost. Where are you, by the way? Oh, you're right there. I guess I can't sprint unless I'm at near full health. That's a bit shitty.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
It's elevated.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Alright. This elevated display ability is similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau Paleoterritarians. Some prefer to change their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hess elevator due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their paranatural capabilities. Some Hess elevator have been seen levitated while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It is also worth considering that the Hess resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign
He believes in
power.
Havana syndrome!
Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
God, that's so fucking funny. It is like, yeah, you know Havana syndrome? Yeah, it's an SCP. But summary, lol. AWE 17, event date 23rd of September 1992. Was that when the Havana syndrome case actually happened? Oh, no, it looks like this is a different thing. Estated disappearances were traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected and pulled the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in Butt's home closet disappeared during this incident.
The hotline can't be far now.
Oh, well, you can hear it ringing, so... Launch efficiency. Launch energy cost. I like that. Damage while low on health. Interesting. Hotline Miami. Butt supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butt room to a roadside motel, named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual, see file MOT1. Oh, Butt, Montana, there we go. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord and found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have been appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the blank and blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though exactly how this link operates is blank. But initial hypotheses center on the Butt AWE as a blank. See Darling Presentation 24.3 for more details. All visitors must check in. Director Trench, Bill Everett, Custodian, Director Trench, Bill Everett, Director Trench, Everett, Trench, Everett, Carol Bishop, Custodian. 26th of October. So, whoever Carol Bishop is, they were the last one. Trench likes to visit at strange hours. 1st of October 2019 at 3:34 AM. Here we go. Oh yeah, the light switch cord.
Motel and Casino. Dream logic.
Director use only. Fatal psychic trauma.
Door marked with a black pyramid.
I was gonna say, you can leave after you pull it once. Okay, interesting.
been
First,
here before?
the Ocean View Motel.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
222. Two, 224. Two, 226.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Casino. What happens if I press the bell again? Okay, the cycle repeats. Pick up the hotline. Hotline Seashell is a transmitter/bridge. Directors can call the board/long distance. Oh, fuck, okay. Contact extradimensional entities. I guess I'm supposed to just avoid this thing. Well done, /dialed, Director. You can contact us ourselves in the Hotline Collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline.
Speak
I
with
can
Emily.
reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo.
You are the director now. We expect independence, dependence. You are authority, chosen one. The Bureau game needs you.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Chad, do you think Estrogen could have saved him? Do you think Estrogen could have saved her? Saved Director Trench? Moving on.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation.
Iva could do it.
Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other
Jesse
doors,
wouldn't. Yeah, you're right. Also, my feet are getting
to
hot.
us.
I'm wearing warm
We're
slippers.
all merely guests there.
At the motel?
Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself.
Drowning myself in
guess that's
alcohol.
where the
Yeah,
whiskey
okay, there we go. Yo, let's go. Was there not enough for two? Oh, okay. I'm gonna mute myself while I eat my pasta.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmoor hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Dude should have become a poet. Not like a director for the fucking SCP Foundation. A government-funded SCP Foundation.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Probably ate that too quickly, but whatever, it was good. Now your hotline. Containment procedure. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. ID hotline OOP3-UE. Acquisition date 9th of August 1965. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs blank. The object allows the director to communicate with the blank. If it's used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal blank. See Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. This object spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and blank, that its origin remains unknown.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy.
Forget what you saw.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board.
Ouija board.
Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
God, this game is just so fascinating. Oh, this is a document I missed earlier.
Alberto
Tomasi. Oh, yeah. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed.
Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
Ha! Did the summoning thing, but then they... Unless they're all on the ground floor. Okay, that would make sense, but I'm running, so it's okay. Ooh. The melee.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past few weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she's already been corrupted, but her behavior is so unconscious to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested the ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work is to be done.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector.
From what I remember, you do meet Marshall, but you don't ever meet Darling, I think. Oh. Cutscene time. This strange fellow. Oh, I said not really, because I played quite a bit of it and then watched the whole thing on YouTube. But that was like 4 years ago, so I don't really remember much. I remember that Artie is especially intriguing. That's all I remember. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Don't know if I ever got to this bit though. We are at war, hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force, foreign power. We will provide countermeasures, strategy. Accept/ingest them at control points. These countermeasures, missions, will benefit you. We will give resources, rewards. Okay, now I can customize. Now I've got the skill trees for each completed countermeasure. Find a way into the maintenance sector. Yep.
Hi, Jesse.
Okay, she's got nothing new to say.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Whoa. The janitor. Still don't know what the jukebox does. Anyway, before I go talk to my boy.
His attack the power plant brings up a lot of new questions.
Oh, construct shutter. Shatter, I mean. Skewered personal mod. Energy recovery. Oh, okay.
Communicating.
Skill trees.
Coordinating.
What?
What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely...
Kill enemies with the service weapon in surge mode. Oh, hey, baby. Lily is on the bed. Meh. She's hiding. Spin maneuvers, shatter maneuvers.
confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy.
Motives.
What do you mean? It has to be...
projectile spread, reduce projectile spread and recoil efficiency. Energy recovery speed. I like that one actually.
Fusion reactor. There's no one
Lily
with any
unspotted.
kind of energy output, right?
Instructions incoming. Head/brain/melon is weak. Actually. Oh yeah, can take on two at once.
A lot of these questions will be answered. Must be in the cafeteria then, that's it. Or is in the mail room still count as executive? Oh, I see. Yeah, they all are. That makes it easy. Come on. Hold on. Okay. Ow, motherfucker, that hurt. Just wanted to do a side quest really quickly. Or two. Get two at once. Okay, come on now. Wake up. There we go. What causes them to spawn? Maybe I just run this way. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Got one. That's two. Must have just somehow missed the first time.
Consecutive kills boost. I like that. Fuck you, man. Hey, fuck you, Luigi. No. It's not what I'm trying to do. Urgh. Alright, time to leave. Nah, I can go for a few more. There's another one over here somewhere. No. Oh, that wasn't a headshot. That sucks. Oh, I just hip-fired that. Ah. Done. Oh wait, what did I do? Ah. I guess I accidentally, like, stopped, like, you know, deleted that. That's really annoying, if that's the case. Anyway.
Hope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Pony instead of Sony. I like that.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override.
And I can do a bunch of side
Maybe it
quests.
was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
That actually damages me. That's so funny.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Yeah, this reinforced glass. I thought so. Ah. Oh, hello. Pit mold spore! Threshold remnant. Thank you. Fuck. Let's get that countermeasure and heal up. Construct spin. Upgrade grip. Ritual impulse. Damage after kills 32% is pretty good. Shadow projectile choke. Okay. What was the... Yeah. Survival tactics. Kill 50 enemies without dying. Alright. Yeah, it's just too slow.
What's down that way?
A merry chase. Investigate the strange light in the break room. There's gotta be an object of power or something here. Like an altered item. Whoa! Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Good question. B to evade, yeah. Oh, I get a dash, basically. Wow! You and the horse are now friends for life.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Merry-go-round horse. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when blank its path. The object is currently bound by blank. Merry-go-round horse OOP 16-KE, acquisition date 14th of June 1998. Location redacted. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local blank reported the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local blank were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Blank by blank. Agents invoked Formula C5s to blank the object long enough to blank. Hidden location discovered. Anyway, moving on. The poster metaphor again.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Burn the trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a rain. Not into the
Spin grouping efficiency, launch efficiency. I wish I could tell you like what doors need which clearance. That would be helpful. No matter.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Director's duty, lol.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it, didn't trust it, didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority.
I love how they changed the
for
context
order,
there.
For more. Until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
read the mission briefing for the... Jesse helps Artie by burning the trash piled up around the furnace at the maintenance sector. Okay. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely do not bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. NSC power plant.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Okay. They're not at all worried about it.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I'm just gonna read your confidential files. Okay,
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector's asking about Artie, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you better deal with his odd habits. But yes, so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still a very much classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry walker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what we saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trent and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. So, Lynn Salvador. Nope, control point. Oh, got ability points now. Great. I can now launch these again. Wait, no, I can't. I can't afford it. Never mind. furnace chamber's also this way. I'll do that one last then. What? Oh. Gotcha. They're both this way. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Surprised they didn't kill me. Discharged. Discharge agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from his corruption. Discharge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance, so dense it acts as a physical force. The Hiss charge is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. This charge is designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file blank for the full report. What's the time? Nearly 8 o'clock. Maybe I'll do this mission.
Replenish the parts.
Oh no, not the fucking elevated. Oh fuck. Luckily there's some health there. Where the fuck is that fucking bitch? I see you. That's it.
By crash, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal. If that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
My name is Dr. Pierce. lead researcher of the parakinesiology department. I believe that I've discovered a code for
Omega.
a paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Hey Boza, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received in my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or threshold or some such fuckery. I don't have the originals that they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. It's just such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes? They just spit out our mail out in some other goddamn dimension. Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless piece of shit, Rodriguez. What's that, brain maggot? You're starving? Yeah, I'm hungry too. Okay, it doesn't get destroyed if you chuck it in the wrong place. That's comforting. Looks like there's one more then. Or maybe two. It's just that you can't sprint while holding those barrels, so just makes that faster.
That's all of them.
Hey, complete 5 side missions. Well, it's technically my first one, but yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not one way.
I don't like that sound.
Which could mean nothing. Big title card.
Bro,
or to city. Fix it fast. If the plan goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the bowl.
Bitch, I needed that battery. Where is it supposed to go? My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Oh God.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It looks like literal shit. It really does just look like literal shit. Fuck you. Oh, come on. It's very specific. Alright, give me a second.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Okay, but first I need to find that little bonus thing that I saw. Here we are. Oh, there it is. Get a little bit of health while I'm there.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
That's what you think. Oh, that's a hiss elevated. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh no, it's just another hiss charge. Never mind. Whoa! Ow! Fuck's sake! Oh, does that mean I have to do the coolant pumps over and over again? Two of them sneak up on me at once. Won't be long now. I think I'll try and finish this power plant mission and then go to bed and then get off for the night. Oh, it loves to stop at 95%. Where am I? Fix the NSC never. Wait. Okay. Looks like I got it. Shoot a rocket at me. No, you want to. Personal mod energy boost. Okay. Anyway, which way? Ventilation, elevator. Energy converters is this way.
like that sound.
Hey, you said that already. Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
Right up. Fix it before the old big lights inside the bag has a shit.
Thank you, Auntie. Wasn't that much to cleanse there. Oh. The mold. NSC safe home safe tests. Helen Marshall, Kit of Operations. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using a home safe. Munitions testing on OOP 222, aka home safe. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or materials from its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to the subject in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Blank and velocity ammunition were tested with blank results. The testing will continue after blank. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Thank you, love. Another ritual impulse. Ow. Oh, come on, really? No. Oh, goddamn. Oh, wait, there's one here. Where's the other one? Oh, no, that is a bottomless pit. I don't know why that was just the floor. And that counts as dying, so it's reset that progress when I was so fucking close. Carrie's favorite pastimes, walking off cliffs. Come on now, hurry up. Good news is it'll go from the control point, so When it loads, there's plenty of time to be able to catch that back up. There we go.
Let's go lift the lockdown. For some reason I thought that was level 3. Whatever. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard, owes me $20. Arish, still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I bought beers last time, so it's Hips and Still's turn. Remus. Ominous sound. Oh. Ah. That's nice. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Anyway.
To protect them. Forces contain the lockdown. Can only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
First, we're gonna watch it.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the Director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Alright, stick the gun in that thing. Central Research.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Alright. I think it auto saves when I fast travel, so I'm gonna save and I'm gonna quit once this loads. Whew. Damn. Got through that. It was fun. Continue this next week, obviously. It's probably going to end up being my weekend game, so to speak. For now, I need to have a lie down and enjoy this dessert that my wife just brought me, so. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping out. Thanks for coming out. See ya.